Pinoy! Download now! Available on Google Play and App Store! 𝐍𝐿 Pinoy!
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Athletic Association of Schools, Colleges, and Universities may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of Nudge Plus.
We are now down to our fifth and last game of the day. Welcome to the NAASCU 2022, streaming to you live from TALA GLORIETA Court in North Caloocan. It is the St. Clare Saints going up against the College University of Pasay. Eman Cabilis po ang inyong likod. Kasama pa rin si Kyle Sanchez and it's 𝐍𝐁𝐀𝐒𝐒, our courtside correspondent. And as we've said, it's the Saints versus the Green Eagles. So St. Clare versus College University of Pasay. Meanwhile, here are our standings so far.
Oh yes, well for St. Clare, they're the only remaining undefeated team here sa ating standings as Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix lost earlier. So at 4-0, St. Clare is the remaining unbeaten team, while itong Pasay, they are at 3-2 right now. So this is going to be a very important game for them, especially as we head towards the second half of the season.
And once again, St. Clare Saints, the only remaining undefeated team in the NAASCU 2022 Seniors Division. And right now we turn you over to Danielle LaGuardia for our pregame.
Evan and Cal, these two teams are ready to heat up the court. Going undermanned in their past game, CUP and their in-game adjustments were the key to their win. Now only with 12 players, Coach Dec Martin said that not only did they scout St. Clare, but they also had a brainstorming session to fully prepare for this game. Hoping their plays manifest, they will go all out today. Meanwhile, the St. Clare Saints arrived early today because Coach Gina Mananzala said it is important for them to have a great warm-up today because bouncing back from their loss against CUP last season, they are ready to give them a good fight. Missing today's game would be key players such as Burgos, Acosta, and Cabautuan due to personal matters. Let's see which team will go home with the win. Let me now turn you over to our venue announcer.
And the game is underway. First possession belonging to the white shirts of the St. Clare Saints. Meanwhile, the Green Eagles of the College University of Pasay wearing green. First attempt does not go in for the Saints of St. Clare. And just to review our starting five for both squads.
Oh yes, for St. Clare we have Manzano, Galang, Estacio, Dumangkas, and Endong. While for CUP we have 𝐍𝐿, 𝐍𝐿, Meneses, and Ruiz to round out that first five.
Ruiz takes it inside, kick out to the corner. Overshooting there was 𝐍𝐿. Here is Babacar and Dong going for the jam! First points of the St. Clare Saints coming from up high and down hard.
Oh, what a way for St. Clare to get that first basket. The Babacar and Dong basket driving down the middle. No one was there at the rim to meet him.
And just what we needed, no? After covering 4 games today. Konting panggising courtesy of Babacar and Dong. Here is again. Let's see if CUP will give him another open lane. In the meantime, Galang deep 3. Not there. Green Eagles now on the attack. Pulling up and knocking it down. Meneses. What a confident looking jumper there in his USA Olympic Sabrinas.
Oh, and picking up Aaron Estacio, 94 feet all the way, and that is a tall task for Meneses here today.
And look at that, 3-second violation called against St. Clare. Babacar and Dong staying too long inside the paint. Here is Meneses to Ruiz. The weave by the Green Eagles. Na may kasama pang horns. But they go baseline, Meneses! Bucket plus the foul!
You like the aggressiveness of Meneses to start this game, attacking Aaron Estacio towards the baseline. And even though Babacar and Dong was there to try and block that shot, he was able to get it off just in time.
See it once again. Kurt Meneses, kanina confident jumper. Ngayon naman, fearless drive at the baseline. And here, he now has a bonus free throw that he just knocked down. So College University of Pasay Green Eagles having a strong start so far and are now in the lead 7-2 versus the defending champions, the St. Clare Saints.
That's right, and this is how you take it to the defending champs. You have to stay aggressive and you can't be afraid. There you have no sense of backing down right now from CUP. And also, you have to start strong against a team like St. Clare because you know that they will go on a run themselves later on.
However, that transition 3 by Ruiz did not hit anything. Medyo nakakasira na momentum yun.
Oh. But still a 5-point lead right now for CUP. St. Clare off to a slow start.
Good defense in the interior there by the green shirts.
Good help defense from Duterte.
That's right.
And Meneses is able to take the ball away from Aaron Estacio and fishes a foul. And if you want to give yourself a better chance here, it's essential that you put Aaron Estacio and Babacar and Dong in foul trouble. So they have no choice but to sit on the bench, which Coach Mananzalo does, sending Estacio to the bench right now.
And Kurt Fearless Meneses just taking it hard into the heart of the defending champions. Here he is once again. That time that pass was not expected by Ruiz. As St. Clare scores once again, courtesy of Manzano.
Well, if you're Ruiz, you have to be ready at all times, especially as Meneses is driving down the lane. As a shooter or as one of his teammates, you have to be prepared to receive a pass. And ito na, just like that, the lead is down to 1.
As Galang got the steal and the layup to go for the Saints of St. Clare. Here is Meneses. Oh, good job, Babacar and Dong. Here he is once again, rocking the ring. Babacar Endong for his 4th point of the game. And the lead now belongs to St. Clair Saints. See it once again. Have mercy. A timeout has been called by the College University of Pasay Green Eagles. We will return shortly after the break.
With 10 years of experience coaching the Green Eagles, Coach Deck Martin said that it's nice to finally see the culture they've built manifesting in the team. The culture is their focus on playing defense through character, hard work, commitment, dedication, and discipline. As said by Coach Deck, those do not only give you wins inside the court, but inside the classrooms as well. Going against this champion team, Coach Deck said it's one thing to win by enjoying. That's why to play with no pressure is their goal. For Coach Deck, execution of the plays will be enough to make him happy. Amen and Kyle.
Thank you, Danielle, for that very insightful report.
Yes, and I completely agree with everything that Danielle said. It's important, not just on the basketball court, but also outside, off the court. And
yes.
Yes, you were going to say?
Yeah, tsaka pag nag-disagree ka kay Daniel, yari ka siya.
Oh,
Samantala,
for sure.
Meneses tries a jumper, but does not convert. Here come the Saints. They are up by 1 after trailing by 5 early in the game. Seven to shoot. And Dong, the offensive rebound, and he got fouled going up for the follow-up.
Ruiz was caught slapping down at Babacar and Dong as he was going up for that putback. If you're Duterte, you have the body to try and push out si Babacar and Dong. No? Medyo malapad-lapad din itong si Duterte. You have to do it early. No? You have to keep him around the free throw line area if possible to negate his height. And of course, yung mga offensive rebounding niya will give his team numerous looks at the basket.
And of course, on the part of the Green Eagles, Duterte's teammates have to recognize that he's got a lot on his plate.
Oh,
and they really have to help in the gang rebounding. As an unforced error there was called against Ruiz. Caught shifting his pivot foot.
And you're right, Duterte has the unenviable task of matching up today with Babacar and Dong. If you're Duterte, kung ang assignment mo lang talaga is to try and stop or at least slow down itong si Endong, kahit bumax out ka lang doon, bumax out all day, hayaan mo na yung mga teammates mo makakuha ng rebound. That can be a big help already. And at least limiting Endong's effectiveness out there.
In the meantime, ball was kicked out of bounds. But so the possession remains with St. Clare. Check that, it was just deflected as the shot clock did not reset to 14. Nonetheless, St. Clair missed their attempt, and here come the Green Eagles of CUP. De Leon now to Duterte, bringing out Endong with him. They go down low. The reverse is good by Yu.
A strong drive there. Yu, he knew that Endong was there to try and block the shot, but at least he did not hesitate one bit. And against a shot blocker, you have to be decisive with your movements. Di pwedeng nagdadalawang isip ka. And that time, Yu did a good job of not wasting any motion there. 1-2 dribbles towards the baseline and a reverse undergoal stab was just what they needed.
And with that last bucket of Hans Yu, lead goes back to CUP. Though it's just a 1-point lead, the score is 9-8. Under 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. They move the ball around, the pick and pop. And going back out, Lim, the three does not go. Green Eagles now trying to set one up. They have 12 remaining in their shot clock as a foul was called away from the ball.
Yeah, so Magaysay was called for that one. He was holding his opponent and the referees caught that. But neither team in the penalty yet. Still 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining.
Interior passing right there. Duterte almost getting the bucket to go, but he has to earn his points from the line.
Parang natuhod din sa right knee niya. Itong si Duterte grimacing, wincing in pain, but still able to walk it off. And I like the patience that CUP is showing right now on offense. They're moving the ball and they're trying to lure Ndong away from the basket, making those extra passes. That's what's been able to allow them to stay in step with the defending champions for at least this first quarter.
In the meantime, second try for Neil Duterte, missing both charities. And the score has not moved for a while now. Still 9-8. 1 point lead for the CUP Green Eagles. A little over 3 minutes remaining in our first quarter. Now in the game is Lim. Using that Ndong screen. Here's the drive and the kick out, but that pass was wayward at best, went straight to their bench. So possession swings back to the College University of Pasay. Good drive there, but a bit strong on the shot by Quebec. Here's Sual for three, offline.
Ryan Sual was the player of the game in the opening of this season, so we all know he can light it up from deep. That's another shooter that CUP has to be wary of.
In the meantime, Ruiz having all sorts of trouble getting past his defender. De Leon, 5 to shoot for the Green Eagles. Puts it up. Oh, gets fouled in the process. And lucky break there for De Leon of CUP. As will now be awarded with 3 free throws.
Yes, both Lim and De Guzman were trying to close out on him. Unfortunately, itong si De Guzman, no? Medyo masyadong malapit.
Right, too close.
Hindi niya inayaan si De Leon to have that space to land.
Now De Leon, 3 free throws coming his way. First shot by John Luigi is good. And finally, our score moved.
Finally. It's been a while, no? Since and either team has scored a basket.
2 for 2 so far for John Luigi.
And this is favoring itong CUP so far, itong low-scoring affair, no? They are able to keep St. Clare at 8 points, and we're only down to 2 minutes left in the opening quarter.
Right. 3 for 3 from the line from John Luigi De Leon. And he just gave CUP a 4-point lead now.
However, Duterte was called for a foul, trying to deny it.
Right.
And CUP is already in the penalty, which will send Ndong to the free throw line. Oh, correction. St. Clare is the one who's in the penalty. That's only the second team foul of CUP.
Right.
Turned out to be a good foul for Duterte.
Oh, Sual, there you go. You just mentioned it earlier that Sual can light it up, and he just knocked down that corner 3 to cut this lead down to 1. Oh, that pass by Ruiz was dangerous, but lucky for him, umabot pa rin doon sa kanyang pinasahan, who was 𝐍𝐶ⴅᴅ, and 𝐍𝐶ⴅᴅ on the attempt will have a chance to get his points from the line.
Good team chemistry there by Ruiz and itong si 𝐍𝐶ⴅᴅ. 𝐍𝐶ⴅᴅ, as soon as he cut back door, binitawan na agad ni Ruiz yung ball. And even though there were hands trying to get that ball, 𝐍𝐶ⴅᴅ was still able to end up with it. And 2 free throws coming up for the slightly undersized and skinny big man nitong CUP, but he seems to be effective in his role.
Berdan 𝐍𝐶ⴅᴅ gets the first free throw to go. So far, CUP Green Eagles doing a good job at the 15-foot line. And as I've said it, 𝐍𝐶ⴅᴅ misses his second try.
If you look at 𝐍𝐶ⴅᴅ, he's on the lankier side, but don't be fooled, no? Sometimes yung mga ganyang payat, malalakas din yung mga katawan ng mga yan.
Oh, yeah. In the meantime, good pass underneath, but unable to get the bucket was 𝐍𝐷, and it's now his turn to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw by Adriel is good. Shooter's bounce working for him. Second try, Adriel 𝐍𝐷 splits his charities. Green Eagles running. Here is Ruiz, met by Sual, and I believe the foul is called downstairs. Huh? Nonetheless, St.Clare is already in penalty, so Ruiz will shoot 2. And while Danilo Ruiz is shooting his free throws, which he missed the first, we would like to acknowledge and thank our sponsor. Special thanks to Spalding, made for the game, anytime, anywhere, the official basketball of NAASCU Season 22. Thank you also to Synergy, Magaling Kasi, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama, Game of Immortals, Jersey Haven, the official outfitter of NAASCU Season 22, Eurotel, official hotel partner, Finn Cotton. Make that step, make it Finn Cotton. Thank you also to the official broadcast partner, Blast TV, and of course to the exclusive broadcast rights holder, Nudge Productions. In the meantime, here is Ruiz once again, pulling up for that lefty jumper and getting fouled. Luckily getting fouled.
Yes, luckily is right, because he was forcing that shot, but he got bailed out.
De Guzman actually could not believe that a whistle was blown against him. However, Dan Ruiz is now at the line. First shot, too strong. Score is 15-14. St.Clare Saints now up by 1. Ruiz ties it up at 15 all. 50.7 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Here is Russell. Back to him. Accelerates. Lays it up. But that one was off angle. Oh, not that one. The fade by Dumancas off glass is good for the St.Clare Saints.
Tough shot there from Dumancas, and now they have the lead once again. Ruiz ties it up with a floater.
Also off the glass, huh? The very fundamentally sound itong players natin ngayon. Knowing how to use the board to their advantage. 7 seconds remaining. Sual, the step back. Nothing there. Enough time to put up a shot, but that won't go by De Leon. And at the end of the first 10 minutes of play, we are deadlocked at 17. The NAASCU Season 22 will be right back after the break, and we leave you with that gorgeous drive by Kurt the Fearless Meneses. Babalik po tayo dito. Broadcasting to you live from the TALA Court in Glorieta, North Caloocan, as we got a glimpse of our spectators over here watching the games live. In the meantime, play resumes.
Biglang dumami yung mga fans natin in the stands. Of course, we are at the home court or one of the courts nearest sa campus nito.
St.Clare.
St. Clare.
Yes.
Nadaanan ko nga kanina. First time in my life na nadaanan ko yung campus nila.
There's a three on the way, but Estacio misses. The putback, though, is good. And St. Clare now has a 2-point lead, 19-17, at the start of the second quarter.
If you're CUP, though, you have to be happy with
Right.
how that first quarter ended up. No, 17 all para sa kanila, and you wouldn't have it any other way. Of course, you're playing against the defending champs. You're expecting them to get the best of you, but CUP putting up a valiant fight in that first quarter.
In the meantime, a holding foul was called against Chris Domancas of St. Clare.
And that's the second, or rather the first team foul of St. Clare here in the second quarter.
Here is Kurt. Now to Kasuyon. A three is up by Yugto, but that one was short. Estacio now looking to drive, and a foul given up by De Leon. It's going to be a side court inbound here for the St. Clair Saints.
It's tough to stop Estacio once he gets the head of steam. He's a big guard, no? He's a point guard, but he can be a shooting guard as well with his build and his height. But at that time, offensive foul. Sometimes being muscular can work against you.
Oh, I mean, kung tutusin, parang love tap lang yun eh.
Oo, para sa kanya, no?
Pero ang lakas ng dating doon sa kalaban. In the meantime, we have a report from courtside. Turning you over now to Daniel LaGuardia.
Just do the right things on and off the court. This is what Coach Gino Manansala keeps reminding the Saints. There may be times that things do not go their way, but for Coach Gino, they always have to stay positive no matter the adversities. Just play your own game, your own basketball, and handle things the right way. To achieve their goal of beating the Green Eagles, they only have one thing to do, and that is to follow the game plan they very well practice for. Will their right way and their game plan help them get their win today? Let's see as the match gets more intense. Eman and Kyle?
Thank you, Daniel, and
I completely agree
yes,
with what
me
Daniel
too.
said.
Samantala, we take a look at that last play and one for De Leon as he just accelerated after turning the corner, getting the bucket to go. May kasama pang foul. Now a bonus free throw up para dito kay John Luigi De Leon. He completes the old school three-point play, cutting the lead down to one. Oh, what a play there by St. Clair, going all the way to the hole there. It was Russell, who was momentarily pulled out, but inserted back in. Beautiful interior passing by the CUP, but Kasuyon wasn't able to convert. They get the offensive rebound though, and here is Meneses. Back to him. Kurt elects to drive, and they called for the travel after hitting a slippery spot on the floor there.
Oh, lost his footing. Was able to pass that ball to Kasuyon, but nauna yung traveling.
Had the right idea in mind. However, yun nga lang dumulas. Now here is Russell, met by Kasuyon at the backcourt. Good job by Meneses staying in front of Russell. In the meantime, Sumagaysay puts the break. The jumper won't go though. In the meantime, a timeout has been called by St. Clair Saints. We will take a short break.
Download now. Available on Google Play and App Store. Go on, Pinoy!
We now return to the action, broadcasting live from the TALA Glorieta court here in North Caloocan. This is the last game of the day, the fifth game. It's between the St. Clair Saints and the College University of Pasay Green Eagles. Right now, St. Clair is up by 3, 23-20. And that last play, a foul will be called against the Saints.
It's only a 3-point lead
Right.
that St. Clair has. But Babacar and Dong checking back into this ball game. So a bit of bad news here for the Green Eagles.
Look at Duterte. Neil Duterte thought that he will have a few minutes on the floor without Babacar and Dong, pero bumalik na ulit ang kanyang nightmare.
Yes, that's the matchup here today
Right.
between these two big men. Obviously, Babacar and Dong much taller than Duterte.
In the meantime, that was an excellent two-man game completed by you after that pinpoint pass by De Leon. St. Clair now. Long three offline. St. Clair in their last few possessions are taking too much time in their shot clock. And yeah, several times they've been forced to put up a hurried shot. Elbow three, money coming from you. And Hans Yu gives CUP the lead, 25-23 now. Russell asking for that pick. He gets it. Now down low to Endong. Endong against Duterte. Good job by Duterte. Not budging. However, Endong was there for the putbacks. Third try. Still no go, but he will have to earn his points from the line. And that foul was called against Hans Yu. Hans Yu, talagang sinalo niya doon si Duterte, making sure that the foul will be called on him instead dun sa kay Neil Duterte, no?
Yes,
Siya lang talaga yung pantapat niya kay Babacar. So
yes.
they need to conserve his fouls.
Yes, it's important that Duterte stays on the floor whenever Endong is there because he is the only one who can match up with Babacar.
Poor boxing out there on the free throw rebound play by CUP as 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 was able to get the offensive rebound and the putback for St. Clair. Hans Yu, the jumper, not there. Russell, oh, that spin. That was a wide spin by Russell. Parang pati ako nadala, nahilo.
Oo, no, layo nung pag-start ng spin niya after the free throw line. Pag-ikot niya, doon na siya sa ilalim ng basket.
A lot of, well, yeah, a lot of coverage there from the floor sa spin na yun ni Russell. Here he is once again against Kurt Meneses. Now Galang, the straightaway three, won't go. 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 with the offensive rebound. Babacar Endong drives, loses the ball, but another foul given up there by Hans Yu, who is down on the floor, and I believe
I might have got hit in the face, or
I
well,
think it was a knee-on-knee collision there.
nako, masakit yun. Hopefully it's nothing serious, but let's take a look at it here sa ating replay. And you're right, no? As soon as he challenged that shot, he went down wincing in pain. So mukhang nagkatuhuran nga.
I think
si Endong and
I think
CU.
there was a bit of an extension of that left leg of Babacar and Dong that collided with the knee nitong si 𝐍𝐬, and 𝐍𝐬 right now being assisted off the floor and back to the bench of CUP.
Masakit dun, siya na yung natawagan ng foul, siya pa yung
Right.
nasaktan.
So double black eye, pero I think itong pain na to hindi naman ganun katagal. No?
It's not that serious, although masakit naman talaga
Yes.
siya, pero still, it's nothing that would keep him from coming back into this ball game. Siguro pahinga lang niya saglit, maybe put some ice on it, and then by the second half, I'm sure he'll be ready to go.
Babacar and Dong breaks the deadlock, gives St. Clare the lead back, and he has another free throw coming his way. 2 for 2 from the line from Endong. St. Clare with a 2-point lead, 27-25, under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Here is 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒, corner three, money! Kurt Meneses, that's his, I believe, 7th point of the game. Probably 8 kasi end 1 nga pala yung kanina, no?
Yes.
That's right, 8 points na itong si Kurt Meneses. In the meantime, Galang trying to answer back. Again, missing that straightaway 3. Now here comes Kurt. Safely to 𝐍𝐬∞, deep 3, in and out.
And that was a good box out there
right.
by Manzano.
That's right. Samantala, Russell to Manzano. A bit of an issue in the spacing here by St. Clare, but they reposition themselves, and finally Galang gets a bucket to go. Indeed, 3 points, but still, that was a good-looking jumper by Galang. Meneses, corner 3, not that time. Up ahead, oh, good pass. And the play completed by Manzano.
Back and forth affair
Right.
here between both teams. 3-point lead being held by the defending champions and the only remaining undefeated team here in the 22nd season of the NAASCU.
That's right. Earlier in our second game, actually yung kalaban nila sa finals last season, no? Well, Our Lady of Fatima University Phoenix was undefeated before their game today, pero
Yes, they lost to New Era
they
earlier.
dropped that game against the New Era Hunters, who got a well-deserved win for themselves against the Fatima University Phoenix. Now, here is Manzano inside to Endong, and Duterte could do nothing against that. Okay lang na holding his ground, no, and keeping Babacar and Endong away from the ring as far away as possible. But if Endong hits those floaters or those baby hooks, mahirap na yun talaga para kay Duterte. Samantala, an 8-second violation was called against Kurt Meneses, taking too long to cross half court. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Sual back in the game for the Saints, as well as Lim. Sual fakes the 3, goes back out, then goes in again. Finds Manzano at the block. And shot clock violation called against St. Clare. Outstanding defensive possession there for the Green Eagles of CUP. In the meantime, a timeout has been called by the Green Eagles. We will take a short break and we'll be back after some messages from our sponsors. Back to the action now. It's still a 2-point lead being protected here by the St. Clare Saints. 33-31 is our score. Possession now with the CUP Green Eagles. De Leon able to cross half court, met by Soal. And a bit out of control there, trying to dribble his way to the basket. And lucky for, oh, check that. It is a turnover. Well, our officials will make sure on who gets the possession, as a review has been warranted. So 1 minute and 16 remaining here in the second quarter. And the possession belongs to the St. Clare Saints. So turnover there, basically against De Leon of CUP. They go to Babacar and Dong. The fade does not get the basket. Ruiz now met by Lim. Casuyon back to Ruiz. Ruiz pulls up. Nothing there. And Dong clears the defensive rebound.
That's a tough shot for Ruiz, fading to his left.
Oh, the give and go. However, and Dong wasn't able to get the bucket, but he will go back to the line after getting fouled by Casuyon. Good play there by Soal, finding the cutting Babacar and Dong, and Babacar and Dong remains solid at the 15-foot line, hitting his third consecutive free throws. Now 4. St. Clair Saints now with a 4-point lead, scores 35-31, 44 seconds remaining in the second period. The Saints now implementing a press, but easily broken by the Green Eagles. And a jumper there was buried by Quebec.
And the steal as well from Ruiz, so a chance to tie this game up.
Right.
As Ruiz heads to the free throw line, strong drive there.
Right.
As Babacar and Dong was trailing, trying to get that chase down block.
And good job by Ruiz going into the body of the defender and fishing for that foul. Back at the line, Danilo Ruiz for CUP Green Eagles. First try, strong. although strong, not in a good way.
Oh, no, hitting the back iron of the rim on that first free throw. No si Ruiz. This time, short naman.
Oo, nasobran sa adjustment doon on the release. So the score remains 35-33, 18 seconds to go. Here is Soal. Doesn't want the screen. 8 seconds to shoot. Soal dancing, almost losing the ball. Babacar does not hit the ring.
And that's a bad foul there. Since St. Clair is already in the penalty.
That's right, with 0.6 seconds to go. And that is the end of our first half.
Correction, that was not a foul, but that was just out of bounds.
That's right. In the meantime, the score is 35-33. St. Clair Saints with only a 2-point lead over the CUP Green Eagles. In the meantime, let's take a look at the play of the game, brought to you by Spalding Legacy 1000. And these are the first points scored in this ball game. The open lane and the monster jam by Babacar and Dong. In the meantime, we will take a short break, and when we return, we'll have the halftime stats for you. This is NAASCU Season 2022. Still broadcasting live here from TALA Glorieta Court in North Caloocan. We are now in the halftime of this game between the St. Clare Saints and the CUP Green Eagles. As we take a look at some of the first half highlights, we just saw Babacar and Dong getting two of his 10 points now in the game. And right now on your screens are the halftime stats brought to you by Don Benito's ang pambansang kasava.
Yes, for our halftime stats. Now, 41% shooting from the field for St. Clare, while itong CUP shooting slightly better at 44%. Sa rebounding department, as expected lamang itong St. Clare 24-15. Sa bench points, they are also up with 17-19. Sa second chance points naman, CUP has 0. While itong St. Clare, they have 10 second chance points and they are clinging on to a slim 2-point lead.
And so far, now props to the CUP Green Eagles for keeping in step with the defending champions of St. Clare. I mean, the lead is just 2 points here for the Saints, and the Green Eagles not backing down in any way. Samantala, our third quarter is underway. Galang thought about shooting the three, goes inside to Ndong, and he got fouled trying to go up for that possible dunk. Oh, and check that. That was a clean swipe by 𝐍𝐿⁄
Oh, and that's why Babacar was giving a death stare to our officials. He felt that he was fouled on that play, but referees say otherwise.
So while the corner three won't go, good play off the inbounds there by St. Clare. Hindi lang pumasok yung three-point attempt ni Sual from the right corner. Now here is Ruiz, the court general so far for the Green Eagles. Samantala stepping on the baseline there was Garbiles. So turnover for the College University of Pasay. Chance for St. Clare to add a little more cushion to their 2-point lead. Somebody was cutting back door, pero hindi itinuloy.
Oh, you could hear Coach Janino yelling yun. But unfortunately, hindi nakita that time ni Manzano.
They go down low, and Babacar Ndong scores once again as 𝐍𝐿⁄ failed to shut the baseline down. Lead is now 4 for the Saints. Garbiles to Quebec.
If you're 𝐍𝐿⁄ you have to at least try your best to make Ndong shoot over you.
Right.
And once he puts it on the floor, mas matangkad na siya, but he's also a bit faster than itong si 𝐍𝐿⁄ in terms of foot speed.
Exactly. In the meantime, Sual. Oh, that was an offensive foul.
Yes, apparently he was.
Ryan.
Yes, he lowered his shoulder.
Plus the extension on the off arm.
Yes.
So possession swings back to the Green Eagles. Here is 𝐍𝐿⁄ using that 𝐍𝐿⁄ pick. Deep three, short on that try by 𝐍𝐿⁄. Estacio now, the cross, and now using the pick by Ndong. Another offensive foul called. This time, Ndong.
Yes, he was called for.
Right, for the moving pick. So a bit of a sluggish start here for both squads. This is a third period, no? Lots of fouls given up. And the execution of plays, not really that smooth. Now here is 𝐍𝐿⁄. Quebec, straight away three. Nothing but net, pero hindi pumasok ng ring.
Yes, not the good kind. I'm not sure what they were trying to do on that offensive possession. Yung spacing din nila around the perimeter wasn't that good. Medyo masikip.
Right. Oh, the getaway there by Estacio. Almost getting that end one play, pero malakas lang ng konti yung kanyang tira. See it once again, the look away and then the turn. Foul called against 𝐍𝐿⁄. bad news here for CUP Green Eagles as kailangan nga nilang i-conserve yung mga fouls itong si Duterte as he is the only one who can
at least slow
limit,
down, no?
yes, and slow down itong si Babacar Endong sa kanilang lineup. Aaron Estacio gets the free throw to go. They are now up by 6, talking about the St. Clair Saints. Back on the floor, Kurt Meneses hands it over to De Leon, who hands it to Ruiz. Good job by Endong on the switch and the show, and now he gets the steal. He will try to go all the way, but he will be fouled by Kurt Meneses.
Well, props to Kurt Meneses for not backing down. No, he could have easily just let Endong get that dunk on the fast break, but challenged him to at least force him to try and take free throws.
That's right. Babacar Endong, he has been steady from the line so far, hitting his last 4 free throws. And now he's back at the 15-foot stripe with those clean white Shockwave 5 from Anta. Hi, James Cruz. In the meantime, second shot by Babacar. Oh, he split his charities this time. But Sual, yeah, getting the offensive rebound.
Yeah, I was going to say, it turned out to be a good foul for Meneses.
Oh,
Naging 4-point play pa.
that's right. That was a 4-point swing for the St. Clair Saints as knocking down the 3 was Galang. Yeah, in the second quarter, Galang has attempted several threes, no? Pero ngayon lang siya nakapasok. Meneses picks it up, pulls up for the jumper, short. Ruiz tries to save it, but it goes to the out of bounds to the sideline.
Meneses could have passed the ball to an open Quebec on the corner. Pero short yung kanyang mid-range jumper.
Manzano back in the game for St. Clair. St. Clair slowly but surely building separation here against the CUP Green Eagles. Their lead is now up to 10, 43-33. In the meantime, before we resume play, we would like to acknowledge and thank our sponsors once again. Maraming salamat po to Spalding, made for the game, anytime, anywhere, the official basketball of the NAASCU Season 22. Also thank you to Synergy, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama, Game of Immortals, Jersey Haven, the official outfitter of the NAASCU 22, Eurotel, official hotel partner, Fin Cotton, make that step, make it Fin Cotton. Also, thank you to the official broadcast partner, Blast TV. Subscribe now. And of course, thank you to the exclusive broadcast rights holder of the NAASCU Season 22, Nudge Plus Productions. Duterte. So he has that mid-range, no?
Yes, and he really has to showcase that here today if he wants to draw out tong si Babacar Endong from the paint and maybe allow some of his cutters or some of his other teammates to at least get to the basket while Endong is out guarding him on the perimeter.
In the meantime, good job on the defensive end there by Ruiz, forcing the turnover against Sual. Now here's De Leon to Duterte, rather. Duterte turns. Here is Kurt Meneses. Babacar Endong switches to him. Tries to drive, but denied upstairs by Endong. Nowhere
See here,
to go
Kurt
there.
Meneses was able to get a step ahead of Babacar, but still, those long arms able to block that shot as Duterte hits another mid-range jumper, this time from the corner.
Last 4 points scored by CUP Green Eagles, all coming from Neil Duterte.
And this is what you want if you're CUP. This will force Endong
Right.
to close out on Duterte.
In the meantime, Aaron Estacio knocking down the elbow 3.
Finally hits a basket. That's only
Right.
his 5th point of the game. Not really his best outing in terms of point production. Speaking of Aaron Estacio.
And there's the show by Babacar and Dong again. And that's a good defensive scheme being implemented here by St. Clair Saints. Really hampering the offensive set of their opponents. Estacio now, got away from Meneses but dribbled off his foot. Sayang yun, ang ganda ng look away ni Estacio. And in a blink of an eye, naiiwan niya bigla itong si Meneses. In the meantime, possession swings back to the Green Eagles of the City University of Pasay. 𝐍𝐁 Last 4 points of the Green Eagles coming from him. Now down low, the fade is good by Quebec. So that's a good ploy, no, by the City University of Pasay. Duterte going out to draw Babacar and Dong out of the shaded area, and then they go to their other players to operate inside. Nonetheless, it's still a 7-point lead here being protected by the St. Clair Saints. 46-39 is our score, under 4 minutes remaining here in the third period. In the meantime, a timeout has been called. We will take a short break and then resume action after some words from our sponsors. And we return here to TALA GLORIETA Court in North Caloocan as we take a look at Miss 𝐍𝐜ℎ, who is apparently the cousin of our colleague 𝐍ᴜᴅؑ. There you go, enjoying the games right now. And thank you for joining us here live dito sa TALA GLORIETA covered court in North Caloocan. Play resumes. St. Clair has possessions. Here is Decibel handing it off to Lim. 8 to shoot for St. Clair. Lim putting on the moves but missing the shot.
Good use of a ball fake there. Just overshot that layup.
Malalo ka sana yung ball fake. Eh,
Oo, pati ako napatingin ako dun bigla eh. Wala pala.
In the meantime, that was a turnover there by Quebec, who was claiming that he got pushed from behind. That's why he wasn't able to catch that pass. Nonetheless, baseline jumper hit by 𝐍𝐁𝐃𝐒𝐒. So St. Clair now up by 9, 48-39. Still have 3 minutes remaining and a foul away from the ball. A call there. That will go against Domancas. And that was the third team foul of St. Clair Saints. On the other hand, CUP Green Eagles also has 3 team fouls to their name. The fadeaway there by Quebec does not fall. Here come the Saints. They go inside and back out again. Lim swing it out to 𝐍𝐁𝐃𝐒𝐒. Now to Endong. Endong trying to get through the traffic. Domancas, the jumper won't go. 3 green shirts fighting for that rebound. And a foul committed by St. Clair. De Leon receives the inbound. Here is Kurt Meneses. He has been quiet so far in this third period. No, he had a great start, scoring the first 5 points of Green Eagles. Samantala, oh, missing that sorry layup was 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒𝐔. Sayang yun. Samantala, De Leon now, met by Dumancas. 8 to shoot, nothing there. St.Clare on the attack. Lim waiting for Ndong. Dumancas fires the three, does not go. And look at Kurt Meneses, skying high for that rebound. Pulls it back out. Ruiz now asking for a pick. He gets it from Casuyon. Eight to shoot. Casuyon, oh,
That
rejected.
was a volleyball spike if I ever saw one. Great timing there.
Right. Babacar and Dong see it once again, the wallop.
And that was a good pass.
That's
but,
right.
Casuyon could have opted to show the ball, no? Maybe an up fake, a ball fake, to try and get Ndong off his feet. Of course, easier said than done, but that's something that you can try to do against a shot blocker.
In the meantime, De Leon attempted a hurried three there. Hit nothing. Score remains 48-39. Minute and 13 remaining in the third. Corner three, money for Les Gazingan.
Good ball movement and great attack towards the baseline there by Lim, finding his teammate on the corner.
Here's Kurt Meneses. They go to the corner to Ruiz. Ruiz pulls up offline, and Dong clears. And you're right, Kyle, no? So far, si Aaron Estacio has not gotten himself going in this game. However, his teammates have been playing pretty solid. As St.Clare now has a 12-point lead, no? In the meantime, Lim finding Ndong. Ndong, the jumper, wala. Offensive rebound by Desabel. Good defense on the interior there by the Green Eagles. Kurt pulls up, misses.
He likes that mid-range jumper, but with only a few seconds remaining, he could have dribbled the clock out,
Right.
for a better shot.
And in that last play, Lim was looking to go for the alley-oop for Babacar and Dong, but well defended there by the Green Eagles. So at the end of 3 quarters of play, our score is 51-39. St.Clare Saints up by 12 over the City University of Pasay Green Eagles. We'll take a short break. When we return, it's the 4th and final period. We now return to the action. It is the fourth quarter of this final match of the day. It is between the St. Clare Saints and the City University of Pasay Green Eagles. St. Clare Saints, the defending champions, now up by 12, 51-39. Oh, good fake there by Yu, but the drive was a bit forced.
A good steal there by 𝐍𝐬ᴅ.
Back to 𝐍𝐬ᴅ, and 𝐍𝐬ᴅ scores. Perfect fast break conducted there by the Green Eagles. In the meantime, Lim skying high and getting that finger roll to go.
That was too easy. One of the most obvious things you should do when someone has the ball is to stop the person with the ball before anything else and force him to make a decision. And that time it was too easy for Lim.
Another defensive lapse there by the Green Eagles. In the meantime, Quebec called for the travel. Once again, nauna yung step before the dribble.
And Lutente coming back into this ball game together with De Leon.
And let's see if Nil Duterte will have a few minutes on the floor without Babacar and Dong.
Oo, no? Parang tuwing andyan siya sa loob, maya-maya mag-check into the ball game na ulit itong si Babacar. So if he can take advantage of his heft and his size down there, although he is matched up against Manzano, who is no slouch himself, Duterte can...
That was a travel call against Gazingan. I thought he was fouled, but apparently he took steps first, no? So the lead is still 12 here for the St. Clare Saints. Now here's Duterte. At minsan lang na makuha ni Duterte yung bola at makita na mas maliit sa kanya yung bantay niya, no?
Oo. Hindi nga rin, mas matangkad din to si Manzano sa kanya. But mukhang mas mabigat naman yung katawan, yung kaha nito ni Duterte. So we'll see if he can cut this lead down or help his team trim this lead down.
In the meantime, here is Lim spinning, looking for a teammate. Manzano picks it up. 5 to shoot. Corner three is up and in. Galang, his second three of the game.
It's already a 15-point lead. All with Aaron Estacio not playing his best and Babacar and Dong sitting on the bench. It's been an effort by committee for the Saints. That's why they are the only remaining undefeated team here in season 22 and the defending champions, of course.
Duterte, one to shoot. 𝐍𝐬ᴅ fires one up, does not get it. Now here is Lim, the sidestep, the drop, and look at this. Bit of a friction there between Duterte and Desabel. Several extra motions after the whistle. And see it once again. Here is the drop. And there were the off arms, not really flying, but connecting. Desabel missing his first free throw. Leonard Desabel, second try is good. Splitting his charities, giving St. Clare Saints a 16-point lead now. Well, so far, Kyle, it is still a low-scoring ball game, no? Because the defense is really there for both squads.
That's right, 57 for St. Clare, 41 for CUP. They kept it close in the first half. Towards the end of that third quarter, medyo nagkaroon ng run itong St. Clare, which has allowed them to have the 16-point lead. Still a lot of time if CUP tries to go on a run here.
Right.
But it has to start on the defensive end.
Estacio back on the floor, being hounded by 𝐍𝐬ᴅ. Here is Galang. Now Sual knocks it down.
If there's anyone on this St. Clair team that you don't want to leave open out on the three-point area, it's Ryan Sual making them pay.
Here's 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒𝐒 trying to get past Aaron Estacio. Now Duterte swings it to Ruiz. Ruiz, that layup was a bit awkward on the rebound play. Estacio initially got the defensive rebound, but lost the ball to the baseline, apparently. Oh, good play there, but better defense by Aaron Estacio blocking that shot. And look at that. Perfect fast break by the St. Clair Saints, capped off by Decibel.
And just like that, it's already a 21-point lead. Cut down to 19 by Duterte.
Outstanding setup job there by 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒 to his teammate Duterte, who scores once again underneath. Lead is down to 9. Oh, the slow, long steps by Aaron Estacio, first dropping 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒 and then getting that bucket to go. What a play by Aaron Estacio.
That's another highlight here today that we have. Dami na nating highlights.
In the meantime, Ryan Sual, a call for the blocking foul against Ruiz. Babacarendong checks back in alongside and other players are coming in for City University of Pasay as well. In the meantime, a timeout has been called. We'll take a short break and we'll return after a word from our sponsors.
Download now. Available on Google Play and App Store. Go on, Pinoy!
Back to the action now. 5 minutes and 30 remaining here in this game between St. Clair Saints and the City University of Pasay. Eman Cabiles alongside Kyle Sanchez, our courtside correspondent. This is Daniel LaGuardia. This is the 5th and final game of the day.
Parang nabitin ako eh. Can we have more?
Sure. Punta tayo sa kabilang court after this.
Tayo na lang maglalaro.
In the meantime, that's a sorry miss by Casuyon. Point blank at that. And I believe a foul will be called against Balacaoc as those elbows were swinging after the rebound. So another chance here for the City University of Pasay to cut this 11-point lead posted by the St. Clair Saints. Another whistle blown. And this time I think it's a delay of game called against Aaron Estacio. 𝐍𝐀𝐀𝐒, elbow three, does not go. We're now at the halfway mark of the fourth quarter.
Don't let the score fool you for majority of the first half. It was a tightly contested ball game, and CUP even had the lead for a time. Towards the end of the third quarter, doon na lang talaga pinakita itong St. Clair why they are the defending champions. It's already a 22-point lead. 4 minutes and 53 seconds remaining. I mean, nothing's impossible in basketball, but
That's
with
right.
the way that St. Clair has been controlling the second half, it's not looking good for CUP.
Casuyo now, not really his spot. Duterte, a kick out of control there, but was able to gather was CUP. However, shot does not fall. Here comes Aaron Estacio to Ryan Sual. 10 seconds to shoot. Sual fires up a three. Galang picks up the offensive rebound. And again, the offensive rebound falls to St. Clair. Now here is Aaron going right. The runner does not go, but he will be fouled on that play.
Aaron Estacio likes that slow step. No, nalagpasan niya na yung initial defender. Pero he still slowed down as we see here. And trying to wait and see what the defense is going to do.
That's right, putting his defender on skates.
𝐍𝐿 was there on the rotation, but Estacio was able to initiate the contact, so that's why he's at the free throw line right now.
Aaron Estacio makes the first. Lead is back up to 12. Now 13, 2 for 2 from the line. Aaron Estacio. Some fresh legs here for the St. Clair Saints. Loyola coming in for Galang. Now here is Quebec. De Leon, top of the key, goes right, fires up a three, in and out. And Dong clears the defensive board. Under 4 minutes remaining in this game. Loyola now. Now here's Babacar Rendong. Down low to Balacao. Estacio, elbow three, goes overboard.
Way too strong there on that shot, but that was a good shot for Aaron Estacio. Shot clock was winding down and he was wide open.
The shot actually had a good line, just a bit strong, and it bounced over the backboard. In the meantime, a timeout has been called. We will take a short break. NAASCU Season 22. We'll be right back. Three minutes and 17 seconds remaining in this fifth and final game of the day. St. Clair Saints up 66-43 versus the City University of Pasay Green Eagles. Here is Duterte. Passes to De Leon. De Leon, the hesitation and nowhere to go there, as Babacar and Dong manning the skies once again for that rejection. Quebec, the quick release on that baseline J does not go. De Guzman, oh, the Pinoy step, but I believe he ran into his teammate.
Oh no, hindi in-expect ni Endong na magpipinoy step.
Right.
That time to si De Guzman.
Green Eagles now on the attack. Here is Quebec to Duterte. Duterte remaining beyond the three-point arc to draw Babacar and Dong out. No? Ruiz, the The jumper will not go. The putback is good for De Leon. Loyola now for St. Clare, defended by Luigi De Leon. And Loyola called for the dribbling violation. Good effort there by Luigi, forcing that turnover on Loyola. Last 2 minutes has been called out by our venue announcer, the formidable 𝐍𝐿∫Pérez. Right now, it's a 21-point lead for the St. Clare Saints. Duterte tries a three, but does not get the bucket to go. Here is Loyola to De Guzman. De Guzman now goes for the shot, but misses. Right now, Kyle, it's basically a victory here for the St. Clare Saints again, the defending champions. But on the part of the CUP Green Eagles, what are their takeaways from this game?
Well, they have to go back to what they did in the first half and look back at the game tape. And what worked for them well in the first half was that they were moving the ball very well, and yung depensa nila, it was much tighter in the first half than it was in the second half. But credit na rin to Coach Giannino and the rest of St. Clare coaching staff for making the necessary adjustments here in the second half. But for CUP, even though it's a 23-point lead right now, they have nothing to be ashamed of. That's They proved that they can hang with the defending champions, although it was only in the first half.
That's right. It was basically a close game up to the end of the third quarter. You know? As the St. Clair Saints continue to pour it on, the lead has now ballooned. Score is 70-45. 25 seconds remaining in this game. Luigi De Leon tries a three. Bounces over the backboard once again. Parang ang dami nating nakita ngayon, no, na lumagpas sa backboard ng mga tira. In the meantime, Balacao will hold on to the ball. However, Duterte still tries to go for the steal. And that is it. De Leon, I guess, will try another three, though. Stats din yun.
Oo, stats. At least kahit wala yung points, may steal naman.
So at the end of the game, the final score is 70-45. St. Clair Saints getting the victory here over the City University of Pasay. As we take a look at the play of the game, brought to you by Spalding Legacy 1000. That time, that was that drive coming from, I believe it was Decibel of the St. Clair Saints. Once again, final score 70-45. Here are some of the highlights. That was Aaron Estacio, the slow, long Pinoy step and the runner. In the meantime, we now go to Danielle LaGuardia, as she is with our Synergy Best Player of the Game.
Hi there, Eman and Cal. I have here beside me our Synergy Best Player of the Game, Babakar Andong, with a double-double performance to close off our day with 13 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 blocks. So Babakar, we saw during the first half, and it was a tight game, very close score. How did you manage to, change the momentum during the second half and really get this kind of lead?
Yeah, we know CUP is a good team and very tough, and that's the team who beat us last year. So we know they're coming out very aggressive. So they came out aggressive and punch first. So we had to respond and push back. That's why we wanted to give energy and start the first half strong and finish it stronger.
Yeah, of course, you saw how definitely you ended that stronger. So, Coach was actually mentioning that he always tries to teach you guys the right way. So this time around, how did you win this the right way for you and your team?
It's all about our system. We've been preparing for this. So we know the game is not going to be easy. So we were ready for this game and the challenge and everything. That's why we wanted to come out and play really aggressive and very, very tough.
Okay, well, of course, you have a lot of supporters that you want to thank. Any words for them?
Yeah, I want to do like a shout out to my friends from Vinatelis Gym, Calvin, Jar, and Christopher, all of them. Shout out to you guys. Thank you.
All right, once again, congratulations, Babacar, for that amazing performance, and of course, the St. Clair Saints for that amazing. Well, let's get back to you, Eman and Kyle.
Thank you, Daniel, and there you go. Congratulations to Babacar and Dong, our Synergy Best Player of the game, and congratulations once again for the St. Clair to the St. Clair Saints for getting this big victory over the CUP Green Eagles. In the meantime, see you on Friday as we have 4 games for you, and it's going to be held over at the Enderun College in Taguig. And on behalf of our panel, my partner here, Kyle Sanchez, our courtside correspondents, 𝐍𝐜ⴅᴇ 𝐒ᴇ and Beyonce Busbus. Also, on behalf of the distinguished admin and staff of the NAASCU Season 22, the uber industrious men and women of the Nudge Plus Productions, especially to our FD right here, si Jerome and Direct Jet over at my right side. This has been Eman Cabiles. Thank you for joining us. See you on Friday. Mabalos.